Run.
Today's Monday, August the 10th, 9 o'clock, but it's a little bit after. But if you'll please rise, we'll have a prayer followed by the pledge. Our dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for the day. We're blessed for the rains you sent, the protection you provided for the lives in our county. Father, we thank you for the so many things that would go unnoticed and we go unappreciated for in our daily lives. Father, those that are struggling with the health issues or so forth, we ask that you wrap a special hand around them today and their families. And let them believe in you and have faith in you, for you're there 24/7 for us. Father, we ask you to bless this Commissioner's Court, this county, our leadership, our state, and our nationals as well. Father, also ask you to bless a special hand on our military families and friends, wherever they may be, providing our freedoms for us. Our first responders, our law enforcement officers, bless those folks too, as they provide comfort and safety for all of us and our families. Father, as you go forth through the day, I ask that you stay with me, with my decisions that I've made for this county, for our residents, and for our communities around us, as we're all needing our faith in you and believe in you. It's in your name we pray. Amen. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we'll call the meeting to order at 9:04. Noting that Commissioner Ward and Commissioner Farrick are not present today. All right, County. Third item on the agenda is to be the departmental reports and comments as appropriate. This will be county agent reports attached. Aging Center County Attorney, he's out today. Auditor. What?
The auditor's report is in your email.
Okay. County Clerk provided a report for you this morning. Community Center. Nothing really to report there. Got a couple events, had a couple events over the weekend. 4-H banquet was yesterday evening. So forth, their awards banquet and stuff, and installing the new officers. Got an event this weekend, I believe. Constable, here with Detention Center, Warden. One Fire and Rescue. They're going to start providing us a little monthly report of their activities, just so we can kind of know what all they've been dealing with and so forth. So look for it, probably starting next month. EMC. EMS. Next, got a report attached for us.
So we have our monthly report for July.
had a total of 41 calls. We transported 22 of the 41. 9 went to Uvalde, 13 went to Del Rio. We did do a standby for a 5K event on the 4th of July over at the Ford. We had 3 second calls. No air services last month, so we didn't fly anybody out. Other than that, that's about it for the monthly report. A little bit of other news. Judge knows we were approved for the House Bill 3000. So that means we're going to be getting 500,000 towards the purchase of a new ambulance and equipment. So that is extremely good news for the county and the citizens of the county. Other than that, it's been pretty much business as normal. Any questions for me?
Good news.
Yep. All right. Thank you all.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Grant updates. Cindy, good morning.
Good morning. So we have our OLS 4376204 that ends this month. So that's holding out pretty good. We're still waiting for approval on the last submission. Our school resource officer, it's doing good. It's up to date and paid. Stone Garden, the 404-304-5111. We're still at the 50% mark, waiting on FEMA. We're doing really good with that, but and Brenda and I are working through the backlog of DARs that go along with the Stone Garden report.
Okay, on our OLS it ends this month. The new award hasn't been awarded yet.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, our funds are still on hold. OLS funds.
On hold. Yeah, it's still pending submission or approval, not submission. It's been submitted. It's approval. I
Okay.
think they're looking for some more information on OLS prisoner information.
Okay.
So, but it's in the working stages.
Yes, ma'am.
The OLS is waiting on information on our inmates. We have reached out to the sheriff's office. We're waiting on that information to finish the spreadsheet to upload to them. They've asked for that due to the increase in our housing.
Okay.
So they're auditing.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. All right. Indigent healthcare provided there for you. IT department folks, visited with them, added them to the list. Start getting kind of some little updates from them, what they can share with us in public. So Joey,
Chad on the line.
Chad, are you on the line this morning?
Just quick rundown. We're deploying that Ninja One program, all the county-owned computers. We've already done the majority of the courthouse today, and majority of this week. I'm going to go to different remote places, ag office, library, justice of the peace, and install that. July, we just basic troubleshooting printer issues, set up Martha's office with 2 new laptops,
Okay.
and then updated the EMS Starlinks on the each ambulance. So
On the computer though, on the updates, we're pretty much got everybody to 10 or 12 or whatever the Windows. We're pretty well.
there's some in the sheriff's office, I think, that are still on 10.
Okay.
And then I need to finish off the sheriff's office with the Ninja One, especially the deputies.
Oh, okay.
So I need to get with the dispatch and kind of figure out who's in, who's out.
Catch him when you can.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And the Ninja One program he's talking about is part of what the TAC, when they did their assessment of us and everything, came in and talked to us about cybersecurity stuff and everything. Ninja One's one of the programs they have asked or told us that we need to install and have it in our.
Yeah, it helps with updates, patches. Yeah, it'll help us deploy the Sentinel One program too. Once we get that going.
Any other questions for IT? Thank you, Joey.
Sir.
County Judge's Office, have a report there for you. Library provided a report for you as well this morning. You don't see it. The library report.
There's no report for that.
Oh, there's not. Sorry. JP's office. I skipped one. Sorry about that. That's fine. Judge Rutherford provided y'all's the report for her office for the month of July. Sorry about that. Road and Bridge provided a report. And right now, Commissioner Tavo, all the roads are passable. And we're fixing to start getting material again and start blading them and fixing them back up, correct? On the county roads, Commissioner Tavo. All you're waiting now to start getting material to start putting on roads. All the roads are passable. We just haven't got all the material. Had to wait on them. For one, you had to wait on the pit over there in the Oasis River to get put back together kind of from the flooding.
Right.
But we got everything passable. We drove,
Colorado materials back in service.
yeah, installed quite a few culverts.
Yes.
Stuff after the flooding.
Right. Only Rose Crossing, we had installed 8 culverts. There were 4 there, and we had to put 4 in.
Okay.
Come to the depth of the water.
Wow. Sheriff Coe. Morning.
Not much really going on. We did have a pretty serious accident Saturday morning, one fatality. BPF handled that for us. Currently in jail, we have 47. Of the 47, I'll do my quick math here real quick. 35 in Conquering County, they're all OLS inmates. But total, we have total 41 with the nexus to OLS. And that is, we got 7 in Medina, 35 in Conquering, and 5 scattered to other locations throughout the state.
Okay.
That's that. Any questions?
All right. Ms. Cheryl said that she's waiting on some numbers from you for OLS
I
on
have no.
prisoner. OLS is asking for prisoner housing information update from your office. So,
Unless it's sitting in Cynthia's box and she's been gone for a couple of days.
okay. All right. Thanks, sir. Tax assessor this morning. Oh, and treasurer.
I'll have one next time.
Okay. All right. No one signed up for public comments, so we'll go into item 4 this morning, 4A. And a lot of budget adjustments this morning for us, so this is a 4A is a motion to move $12,809.85 from one line item to professional services and rural health clinic. You can see the motion there, the numbers and stuff. but it's, professional services and rural health. Those lines are both in the negative, so we're moving money from lab and Xray line, moving money from line 0070 to splitting it up between lines 0080 and 0081 this morning. So I'll entertain a motion to approve that budget item.
Ooh,
Made by Commissioner Montalvo, second by Commissioner Dotson. Any questions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next one's a budget item. Also, this is a Fund 10, Department 2600, Building Maintenance, moving money from line 0700 to line 0711, from building maintenance to bug and termite treatments, moving $5,000 from that line item to the other line. Entertain.
so
Motion made by Commissioner Dotson, second by Commissioner Tavo. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Next one is a funding countywide, moving money from 2209 and splitting $30,000 up amongst line 0682, GASB 34 and software, line 0685, organization dues, and line 1109, unemployment. Splitting that money amongst those three departments in this budget adjustment. I entertain a motion to approve that one.
moved.
So moved by Commissioner Montalvo, second by Commissioner Dotson. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carried unanimously. Next one is countywide as well. Taking money from countywide vehicles, line 2204, moving it over to utilities, line 0645, in the amount of $41,975.30. So entertain a motion to approve item D.
Second.
Commissioner Dotson, second by Commissioner Montalvo. Any further discussion? Yep. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carried unanimously. Next one's another budget adjustment, and this deals with clerk's office and taking from line 0645 clerk's telephone. Is that correct? Is that how I read? Yeah, move $190.77 to equipment purchase, line 0500.
You're moving from equipment purchases to health.
Okay, moving from equipment purchase at $190.77 to clerk's telephone 0645. Okay, I see that now.
Yeah, I see.
Thank you with that.
Put in your,
Is that going to satisfy us through the rest of the fiscal year? Or is that going to have to be done again?
yes, I believe you moved enough to cover for the rest of it.
Okay. Entertain a motion to approve item E. Commissioner Dotson, second by Commissioner Montalvo. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carried unanimously. Item F is another budget adjustment. We have for the library, moving $655.46 from line 1205 children programs into line 0850 books. Total amount $655.46.
$478.56.
Where you at?
You got the library.
Yeah.
Fund 10, Department 2650, office supplies.
Yeah.
478.6.
There's two in this.
There's two. Yeah, there's two. Did I do the right one? Let's do that. On the first one, the first one's the 655. There's gonna be two in this one motion. And then the second one in this motion will be also dealing with the library, moving $478.56 from equipment purchase, line 0500, to office supplies, line 0270, in the amount of $478.56. So there's two budget adjustments in this motion on item F this morning.
So moved.
So moved by Commissioner Matado, seconded by Commissioner Dotson. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carried unanimously. All right, item G is tax assessor collector budget. And it looks like we're gonna take money out of line 0505 office supplies in the amount of $700 and move it over to traveling training expenses, line 0525. Entertain a motion for that one.
So moved.
So moved by Commissioner Matavo,
Second.
seconded by Commissioner Dotson. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. All right, another budget adjustment request this morning is going to be item H. And this is EMS department budget. And this is reducing medical equipment line 0500, $50,200, and moving it over into line 1028 overtime, $45,000, and 1134 medical director, $5,200 to come up with the $50,200. And that budget adjustment's in EMS. Entertain a motion to approve that one.
So moved.
Moved by Commissioner Dotson, seconded by Commissioner Tavo. Any further questions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Item I this morning, another budget adjustments. This has to do with EMS as well. And this is taking $3,200 out of line 1220 advanced training and dispersing it amongst line 0645 water and gas, line 1218 penguin management, and line 1202 billing consultants. Entertain a motion to approve that one.
So moved.
So moved by Commissioner Dawson,
Second.
seconded by Commissioner Matavo. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, next page, still on some budget adjustments. This has to do with treasurer's budget, item J. It's taking, requesting that we take money from line 0525 travel and training in the amount of $1,428 and putting it in line 0941 part-time help, creating that line, and then line 1104, the FICA, the benefits out of that line. I entertain a motion to approve item J.
So moved.
Second.
Made by Commissioner Tavo, seconded by Commissioner Dotson. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carried unanimously. All right, item K is with County Attorney's Office and SB 22 funds from the state, and taking $6,000 from line 0002, referred to as open line, creating a line 0004 law clerk, and then 1104 FICA and 1105 the retirement, the fringe benefits out of that. Ma'am.
K's the motion to approve adding the position.
Teaming crickets, okay. All right. We All right, I was skipping. All right, got caught up in all these budget minutes. All right. So that was L. Sorry about that. K, we're back to K this morning. Sorry about that. K is discuss and approve a motion to approve adding a new position, law clerk, to the county attorney staff to be funded with SB 22 funds and setting the salary at $5,200 for the remainder of the 25-26 fiscal year. So, county attorneys, adding law clerk and staff in his office with being paid out of SB 22 grant funds is what we're doing here. And it's $5,200 for the salary part of it and so forth. And then fringe benefits and everything and stuff will be approved in the next line, the item L there. Sorry about that. So this is just creating a line in the attorney's office referred to as law clerk. And the position will be paid out of SB 22 grant funds. So entertain a motion to approve item K. Commissioner Dotson makes the motion.
Second.
Commissioner Tabo seconds the motion. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carried unanimously. Now, back on track. Thank you, Becky. Sorry about that. Yes. This is going to be to approve this line item, budget amendment request in the county attorney's office. He had a line on him in there out of SB 22 funds, line 0002, called open, and moving $6,000 from that line and creating a line 0004 called law clerk, 111104 FICA, 1105 the retirement portion of that. So this is $6,000 on this line budget request this morning. So I entertain a motion to approve that.
So
Motion made by Commissioner Tavo, second by Commissioner Dotson. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carried unanimously. All right, that will take care of budget adjustments. Correct?
Yes.
All right. Item M this morning, Ms. Diane is put on an item agenda here to for the county to participate in Texas Cooperative Liquid Asset Security System Program, Texas class, and authorize county judge to sign the application.
Yes, sir.
Diane.
We want to invest money with Texas class. Right now, they have the highest rates. So we just want to go with them. And I gave you a list of all the counties. Almost half the counties in Texas are investing with them. Right now, it's it's higher than all of them. It's 3.83.
And this is an approved investment deal through the state.
Yes.
So forth. So the insurance, the guarantee, or all that. It's similar to Texas.
Yes,
It's just another fund.
yes, it's just another one.
investment opportunity.
And I don't know, Mr. Sack, are you on the line? He was gonna be on the line. Okay.
Okay.
Do y'all have any questions for him?
How long is the rate good for?
Huh?
How long is the rate good for?
It fluctuates. Mhm.
And this will be we don't have to apply annually. We're just doing the initial application to set our accounts up and stuff. And then
Right. Right.
Okay. All right. Anything else this morning regarding item M, opening county opening an investment account with Texas class investments?
Moving funds?
Hmm? Yes, and then since we're getting tax money pretty in about 2 months, yeah, we'll put it in.
Okay, so moved by Commissioner Dotson,
second.
second by Commissioner Montalvo. Any further discussions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carried unanimously.
Thanks. Thanks, Zach.
Thank you, Zach.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How many do you remember how many signature spots there are for me?
I
I thought one. I thought one, but
think it's just one, but I'll look through it.
Okay.
And I'll let you know.
all right. Item N this morning is discuss and approve imposition optional fees for calendar year 2026. Current fees for road and bridge are $10 and child safety is $1.50. As you remember, the county commissioners courts are required to notify the Texas Department of Vehicle each year regarding the imposition or removal of optional fees. Notice must be made to TxDOT each year by September the 2nd, with new fees taking effect January 1 on the following year. County road and bridge fee may not exceed $10, and the revenue must be credited to the county road and bridge fund per section 502-401. Count child safety fee may not exceed $1.50, and the revenue must be used for school crossing guard services. Remaining funds must be used for programs to enhance child safety, health, or nutrition, including child intervention and prevention and drug and alcohol abuse prevention, among other purposes. And those are the only two that we activate today. The other ones apply for Bexar County, Brazos County, Cameron, El Paso, Hidalgo, and Webb counties only. So, as you know, we implemented the $1.50 fee. These are when you go and register your vehicles here in the county, tax office. The road and bridge gets a $10 fee out of that registration, and then $1.50 for child safety.
Those are the same as last year.
Same as last year, yes, sir.
That's how it's speaking.
Yeah, yes, sir. Each year, annual. Now, the before we've helped purchase some those crosswalk signs and things like that, and cones or what for the school. But as you can see, the $1.50 can go towards health and nutrition, child abuse intervention and prevention, drug and alcohol abuse prevention. So I see no reason why not to leave both of them set at $10, another one at $1.50, and then we could give the school some funds to help with the road crossing guard services if there's something there, but also for like Red Ribbon Week, things like that.
Make the motion.
Okay. All right. Commissioner Dotson makes a motion to maintain those two fees as set. Second by Commissioner Montalvo. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carried unanimously. All right. Next item is discuss and approve and disapprove Green Ray Solar extension request through June 30th, 2027. This request came the other day from Mr. Earwood out there on the Green Ray Solar Corporation. I respect the request that Kinney County Commissioners Court place in its agenda at the next available meeting. Consideration of a good cause extension of the completion date under Section 6 of the Tax Abatement Agreement dated October 15th, 2024. The owner has exercised its automatic 6-month extension under Section 6, moving the completion date to June 30th of 2027. Owner now requests a further extension in good cause. So item O this morning, we can approve that extension. It's granted in the tax abatement agreement, the way it's written. They can get the 6-month extension to get them from Q4 of this year to June 30th of 2027. So I'll entertain a motion to approve item O,
Question.
Yes, sir.
How long can they kick this can down the road?
But that's the next item. That's the next agenda item. They get 6 months with at no cost or anything, no fees or anything to get it. If they request it, and they're requesting the automatic 6-month extension, and then the next extension they're asking for goes all the way to December 2028. And that's where we can say no or yes or whatever set of fees. So this item O is just simply an emotion, just to acknowledging that they're going to exercise their extension request and that's automatically granted. They are making the request, formal request. So they're doing their part, so. Entertain a motion to approve item O.
So,
So moved by Commissioner Matavo,
So,
second by Commissioner Dotson. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign. So that was kind of a moot point there. That's granted in their abatement agreement.
Okay.
All right. Now the additional request, item P this morning, is discuss and approve Green Ray Solar good cause extension of completion date extended to December 1st of 2028 and to determine extension fee paid to the county. The additional request they're asking for here goes out to these after this to June of 27 next year. They're asking for a good cause extension through December 1 of 2028. The additional time is needed because delays in the interconnection and transmission process with the Lower Colorado River Authority, the project's transmission provider, have pushed back the project's overall construction timeline. This process is a standard but time-intensive part of bringing a project of this size online and directly affects the schedule of completing the solar facility and BESS facility. Owner has been diligently pursuing the project throughout this process and remains fully committed to completing the project as soon as practical. Owner respectfully requests that the completion date be extended to December 1 of 2028 to provide sufficient time to complete the interconnection process and finish construction once transmission approvals are received. Owner is available to provide any additional information to the court may require and appear to at the hearing if needed. So that's the
these are the ones out there, George Road.
yes, sir.
Mhm.
Right there, George Road Lane and Highway 90.
Yeah.
According to her, they do have the extension option.
2027, 2028.
They have the 2027 option. They do have that.
They do not have the 20.
They do not have that. The second extension, we've been asking for a fee, typically $50,000. It's not required, but seems reasonable in light of the cost, opportunity cost, and it's discretionary to the court. If you want, we can move this to executive session and call her and visit with her about it.
Motion to move to executive session.
All right, move it to executive session by Commissioner Dotson,
Okay.
second by Commissioner Tavo. So we'll move item P to executive session. And we'll call legal counsel on that one. All right, item Q this morning, demolition. Discuss and approve demolition of the maintenance barn in the Little League field, concession stand and restrooms. In meeting with Hellas the other day, they will take care of the demolition of the field, Little League field itself. But as part of the agreement was we were responsible for demolition of the removal of the maintenance building and the concrete slab, the concession stand and the restroom facilities and all that is the county's responsibility, part of the agreement. Now, Commissioner Ward has a gentleman, Mr. Coward, who's giving him a price of $8,000 to demo the county barn, sort and stack the tin, lumber, and posts. He can use Commissioner Ward's equipment, the loader and forks and stuff to pull the posts and load the materials. He also has told me that Mr. Coward would keep the R panel, the sheet metal from the building. He would knock off $1,000 of his quote here. So
I believe there's some money from the Mitchell Foundation as well. It could be used here. From YJ.
some money. Yeah, he's made that, yeah. But that's all was donated money to help with the demo purposes. So we have 5,000 funds towards the demo purposes of the facility and stuff that was donated a year and a half, 2 years ago now. But so in discussing this and everything, we need to move forward on it because we've kind of told Ellis that we'd be try to have everything cleared off by September and whatnot. So
So, not a few.
So I'm in favor of like, let's, I'll get a county attorney to draft up a little form of the responsibility of demo. Now the concrete removal and everything will be on us. I don't think you'll have the equipment to move that. So Road and Bridge would have to help us. We'll have to get with the city to cut off the gas and water and stuff. But everything else, we can go in there and start tearing off the concrete pad and stuff and getting all that stuff out. So, so entertain a motion to, enter into an agreement with Jimmy Coward for the demolition of the, maintenance building facilities and the restrooms and, concession stand area down to the slabs.
Jimmy Carter or Jesse John?
Says Jimmy,
Right.
but
That's Poncho's son, Poncho Carter's son.
Commissioner Ward sent me. Okay, do you want us to keep the R panel, or are you willing to accept this? Let him have the R panel out of the process and reduce this by $1,000, or do you want to try to sell the R panel like at an auction or something later on?
We get more than 1,000 for it.
No,
Then let them do it.
yeah, I agree. I don't think because nobody even bid on this. Nobody even offered us $5 just to tear it down to salvage all the materials. So, all right. Demolition of the maintenance barn and Little League field, concession stand and restroom areas down to the slabs and salvage material. And contractor keep our panel and cost of $7,000.
Once you start there, you know.
As soon as we can get it, because we told Hellas the other day when we met with the contractor for the Little League fields that we try to have it, where they could maybe get started September 1st and stuff. So we need to get that moving on. All right. So the motion made by Commissioner Dotson is going to be the demolition of the maintenance barn and Little League field concession and restrooms down to the slabs and salvage material, and contractor keep our panel, cost of $7,000. So Commissioner Dotson makes the motion, Commissioner Montalvo seconds it. I'll work with I'll get with Brent to draft us up a little something so that like everybody knows what we're on here, the dates and whatnot, give them a timeline and so forth. Hopefully we can have it done in a couple of weeks, hopefully. All right. Any questions on item Q on the motion?
That's real quick. Has everything been moved out of the barn?
I don't know if everything's been moved. They've moved quite a bit. They've done quite a bit, but I don't know if everything's been moved out.
Just curious.
And we may end up wanting to get another container, roll off container over there where when they're demoing and the wood and stuff or whatever's already in bad shape or whatever the post or whatever, they can go ahead and throw them in the roll off and stuff. So motion before the court this morning is the item Q is the demolition and the salvaging of material and the contractor to maintain the R panel out of that construction, that building. And all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carried unanimously. All right. Item R this morning is to discuss and approve and disapprove a request regarding refund to the community center on a rental fee in connection with a private event held July 25th due to interruption in electrical services. Beck, I don't have any notes on that one, do I? This was a private event that was held on Saturday, July the 25th. AEP had a outage and so forth, and we had some trouble with the generator. We got it running finally, but there's probably 45 minutes or so to an hour there that it was off and on because the generator was overheating until we figured out. We started running some water on it and everything, and then we've done some maintenance to the generator since then to resolve that issue. Commissioner Montalvo and I worked on that and so forth. But the individual that had the rental contract for that evening and stuff has asked for a refund on the rental fee in connection with the interruption of the electrical services. And I just told Becky we'll just put it on the agenda to talk about it. It can be
It was actually June.
June, June 25th event, okay. So let's make that note correction on the agenda this morning, it's June 25th event. Whatever day the event was, the family that had the event had the contract with the county and stuff for the use of the facility. They're asking for a refund. They didn't say,
They don't say how much.
they didn't say 100%, 50% or nothing. I mean, we got the option of saying no refund. We got the option of doing partial refund. They got their deposit back. Correct, Becky?
Yes.
They got their deposit back, but then that would be, they're just asking for a refund for the rental fee due to the AEP electrical outage and then the trouble we had with the generator.
How much was that? Was rental fee?
It'd be like $1,400, wouldn't it? Becky, after $1,450 after the deposits return. It's $1,950 with a $500 deposit and then $1,450 rental fee. So I said, let's just put it on the agenda and we'll talk about it, visit, for y'all.
Did they completely stop and go home or did they continue?
They continued.
Oh, well, why didn't want a refund if they kept going?
I stayed there till midnight, or I stayed there till about 1:15 in the morning with the generator running and everything and stuff. I sat outside with the generator and stuff once we were, once we realized it was overheating and stuff, and then we realized the problem of that. We figured out that problem, so we worked on that and got that resolved and stuff. But there was about 45 minutes or so probably in there where it was off and on until we got the water hose going and stuff and the generator running and everything. Then I just sat there with it and stuff and stayed there until they shut her down and turned the lights off and sent everybody home. So, but
I don't know if it helps, but on the contract, there's a breakdown of what the fees are. There is an electrical fee.
there's the rental of the building, $750, electrical of $200, a cleaning fee of $500, and the deposit of $500. That's how we get to the $1,950. So, ma'am, off and on, maybe 45 minutes off and on. I mean, it would come for a little bit and then the generator would overheat and it would turn off until we realized that would keep the generator from overheating. Then we didn't have any more problems after that. Like it.
Electrical, but that could be it, right?
Was it electrical or was that our fault? Was that our fault?
It was an AEP electrical issue they had that it went off.
The city.
Yeah, it was kind of that part of the city over there for, I don't know, they were out maybe an hour and a half, maybe, or two, by the time AEP got it going again. And I didn't realize it was going again until I looked around, the lights were back on around the tax assessor collector's office and over at EMS and stuff, or, their generator kicked on. But I was like, and I don't know how long they'd been on when they came back on, but the power did come back on, but we just left it on the generator the whole rest of the evening. We didn't flip it back to the AEP power source or nothing. We just let it, but since it was up and going and stuff. But you can consider the electrical fee, refunding it's $200. Or you can consider doing nothing. Or we could consider, a bigger refund than that, but
We need to look at revamping that, putting some sort of a clause in our contract with something like active nature or something we're not responsible for. I would think.
all right. What do you want to do?
There you go.
Want to get a refund? I don't want to get a refund.
That's fine.
No refund, no refund.
No refund.
No.
All right. Have a motion, no refund. Item R. Motion made for no refund
Second.
by Mr. Montalvo, second by Commissioner Dotson. Any further discussion?
What do y'all think? In the crowd, do you think we should refund the money?
you gotta think about what
Speak up, I can hear you.
happen later. So if, when people rent for the convention center, if they are told, yes, y'all do provide some type of other electrical backup in case something happens, then, you know, refund their electrical. But if there's nothing in the contract that says you have to,
You fund the money.
I mean, so.
Did they continue on with the event?
Yes.
Did they say exactly what percentage of refund did they want back?
No.
That's what they're all.
AEP, addition, I think, Devin said, I don't know, meeting center.
Yeah, but the county has a generator that is specifically for that purpose, correct?
Yes, but I'm not.
Oh, yes.
No shit, right, we have no heat issues.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
So.
what does your contract say?
But I thought the generator was, right?
I'll take the
For
piece
shelter.
About this.
The present contract.
No.
Saying that's when that meeting address.
It's just a fluke deal. The generator was put over there for us to use in an emergency shelter situation. That's the whole. Ma'am,
How long was their event?
oh, from like 6 o'clock in the evening till 12:15 at night.
So 6 hours and they were down for how long? Less than an hour?
Yeah, less than an hour.
So I mean, at most, you could prorate the electrical back at 1/6 of the cost.
But like the generator, we put it in there for emergency shelter use per se. I mean, it just happened to be, this is a private event and the generator ran to finish to conclude the private event. And so forth, but, all right. Still no, the motion is no refund. That's the motion on the floor right now. Any further discussion? All those in favor of the motion of no refund, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. All right. Item S this morning is an update on, grant status of the single audit from Costco's and Associates. He emailed us this morning an update from his office regarding the status of the single audit being done. I visited with him Friday afternoon. Mr. Vera and stuff, and he sent an email, said, I'll send you an email before Monday morning to share with the commissioners court stuff. So I said, okay.
Still having issues
A little bit, yes, sir.
with the updated system. I think we have.
Wait and see. We're still trying to get it cleaned up and get it to where they can.
More or less, they haven't done it yet. So
He's hoping by the end of the month. What he's kind of, he said the end of September is the true drop dead they deal with the clearinghouse audits. So that's how you, so that's the word. Is that the correct word? Clearinghouse audit or whatever. But getting the GL cleaned up, payroll entered, things like that. All right, but like there's no action items here. There's just an update. I visited with him a couple of weeks ago and told y'all I'd visit back with him and stuff and get an update where we are.
the hopefully by the end of this month.
Hopefully by the end of the month. All right. Got some minutes to approve this morning. And July 13th will be our first set of minutes we look at. We'll have the burn ban back on the agenda for the 24th, 2 weeks from today. I didn't have it on the agenda today, but I'll have it back on the agenda to consider on the 24th.
Approving this on July 30th.
All right. Motion by Commissioner Dotson, second by Commissioner Tavo. All those in favor of item 5A this morning, say aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Minutes. That will take care of 5A. 5B will be our next set.
I don't donation for me. It's not fixing food.
5,000. The 5,000. Is that the next set of minutes?
Yeah.
July the
27th.
7th. Okay.
So $5.
That just needs to be better at that donut item 4A on that set of minutes right there, Becky. Yeah, right here it says they left out a 0 on the next set of minutes from the donation from the AEP to the food bank.
Oh,
$5 at the food bank.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And that wasn't a pass through to us. That just went straight to the food bank. But it's on record do it in court. Veterans, 27. Only the one in corrections.
With correction.
Yeah, with corrections. A motion by Commissioner Dotson, second by Commissioner Tavo. Approve item 5B with corrections. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Item 5C this morning is minutes from the July 31st meeting.
Motion to approve the minutes of July 31st.
Okay, a motion made by Commissioner Tavo, by Commissioner Dotson, second. Approve the minutes of July 31st as presented. All those in favor of approving item C as presented, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. All right, bills and disbursements for the county. We have those this morning. Item 7.
Get the transfer straightened out.
No, we're on table left. Okay.
Pushing through the bills, we can get some.
Yeah, we're on moving to executive session. Call her. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Small moving pictures.
Yeah.
I couldn't read it. You know what it read, what it said, forgot the.
Dragging on the back here, it says forgot to add.
You see BADD,
What was that?
forgot BADD, it says forgot BADD with an asterisk and written on the back of the good.
I'll look into it. I don't know if you do them, so.
With that said, Becky forgot to,
I don't have a copy. You handwrite it?
yes, ma'am.
See it? Big exercise by looking at it.
Got to have.
Looks like forgot.
Separate transactions. See, it ran the report twice. The first time I didn't pick it up again, so this is the second report.
Oh, yeah, it's an additional page that it wasn't on the original one with the certification.
All right.
Second.
All right, motion to approve item 8, pay the bills. Motion made by Commissioner Dotson, second by Commissioner Tavo. Any further discussions? All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign, noting that Commissioner Dotson abstains from his payment. All right, we'll move item 7 to executive session, to legal counsel. Next up is discuss items pertaining to county business. Yeah, we moved it to executive session.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I read it off, John.
We'll move it to item 7 to executive session to visit with legal counsel. So in executive session, we'll discuss item 7 and items, the IT items with IT department. Don't need to be talked about in the public session. And item P this morning, Green Ray Solar Good Cause Extension. Other county business, yeah, be out most of the day on Thursday. We'll be out all day Thursday to COG meetings, in the Uvalde for subcommittees and stuff. Have prayer walk tonight at 6 o'clock, I believe, at the school. Is that right? 6 or 6:30 prayer walk tonight at school. Have a call this afternoon with TAC over some cybersecurity stuff. We'll talk about that. Give you all the update on that. That's about it, I guess. Don't have a whole lot of other. Blueprints on the Peterson building. Thought we were on the go to that to proceed. We put out ads, we put out, for folks to pick up, to get the, drawings and stuff, but there seems to be some more questions coming from the architect and stuff, but the electrical plans got finished and whatnot, but we advertised already, so we gotta work through that. Need to visit with Commissioner Ward on that a little bit more, but, we have posted ads for folks to come and get blueprints and request those things for the Peterson building. Don't know of much anything else. All right. With that being said, it's 10:17. We'll recess the executive session. Take a little break.
Run.